with Angel Creations. Welcome back to my craft room. Oh my goodness gracious, right? I'm telling you. Listen, if you are new here, it's not usually this choppy. I just recently have had some health issues, so bear with me. We usually aren't this. I usually am here every week. But anyway, if you are new here, welcome to my craft room. I'm Jill and this is Angel Creations. And if you are not new here, I am so appreciative that you are here with me today and that you are bearing with me. I'm a hot mess on a stick right now, but you know what? Over the weekend, I had, can we talk for a minute? Over the weekend, I had a meltdown like I haven't had since I was a kid. I cried from the depths. I wailed and cried like I haven't cried in a long time. And it's over this diabetes thing. I went on a cruise real quick in April, ended up in the infirmary for 6 out of my 8 days, had DKA, almost died, came home, got better, got ready to go to my sister's house in New Hampshire, which is home for me, which I love to do every summer. And the day before I'm going on a jet plane, I end up in the hospital again in DKA, and doing everything right, eating right, all the things right. Very frustrated at that point, feeling very defeated. Finally, my PCP doctor puts me on one of those CGM monitors, and my life has been nothing but blood sugar 24/7 since then. So I have had bad sensors that told me I had low sugar, so that I'm drinking orange juice. My own fault. I should have pricked my finger, but this is all new to me. I believed in the technology. How did I know it was going to lie to me? So then I've had a couple of failed sensors, like 5 days in, and they're supposed to be 10 days. So I praise God that I'm not paying for those prescriptions. Thank you, Lord. But if I were, I would be pretty upset with that fact alone. Also, couldn't keep the darn thing on. Couldn't keep it on. I bought a couple of different patches, overlays. And I woke up. It woke me up. And it said I had high sugar. High sugar. And so now that I know better, I went to my meter and pricked my finger, and I was not high at all. And if I hadn't have stuck my finger, I would have given myself a lot of insulin. So then when I realized how, and I've calibrated it and let me tell you, you're doing this with your eyes slit open, because it's the middle of the night or wee hours of the morning. It's waking you up, telling you you're high when you're not, telling you you're low when you're not. And then after it's waking me up all night, telling me lies at like, I think it was finally 6 a.m. my machine's running off again, and I, squint with one eye and I read it, and it says, failed sensor, replace sensor. I took that thing off my arm. I still have a mark. I don't know if it's showing up. I ripped that thing off my arm, and I said right then and there, enough. Enough is enough of this. And I went back to bed, and when I got up, I couldn't even talk. I was so depressed that this technology has really screwed with my head. It's been nothing since April on my cruise in DKA. I have been consumed, all consumed with nothing but blood sugar. Been in so much anxiety about going back into DKA. It's not even funny. I think at this point I could use a little bit of support medically. I'm so anxious, and it's just been a miserable existence, to be honest with you. I could cry, but I'm not going to, since April. And so I was bawling from the depths and depths. Just everything was getting me down. I was like, I know people who are way bad about their diabetes, that don't eat right and they don't exercise and they don't even care. And they're eating Twinkies and candy bars and all the things and ice cream that I would love, but I have to watch what I eat. And so I have to say, I was really feeling sorry for myself, and I was face down prone wailing, like I have just said, I give this to you, Lord. And I heard him say, thank you. I've been waiting for you to let go of this. You can't control something that is out of your control. You can't control it every hour that you see it. You don't need to know what's going on. You don't need to know what's going on every minute. It doesn't matter. You just need to know to check your sugars, eat right, exercise, and go to the specialist on the 17th. Take a deep breath and see what he has to say. And I slept so good last night. I had no alarms going off, no machines going off. My sugar was 132 this morning, which is a pretty good sugar for me. And I'm happy with that. I can't control it. Only God can control it. So why am I trying so hard? I just need to give it to God and go on with my life. Do my best and give him the rest. That's what I'm gonna do. So thanks for listening to my little, just trying to fill you in. I was gone for a week. I actually ended up in the hospital again last Sunday, and it's just been bad. It's just so, listen to this. My machine kept saying low, 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 low sugar, and then I'm in the middle of the night. I'm trusting my button. So I said, okay, so I'm drinking a little bottle of Minute Maid orange juice. Trying to drink it all, but, putting some of it back in the fridge and going to bed. 15 minutes, machine's going off. I go out, drink some more. 15 minutes, I drink more. 15 minutes, it's always going off. So now by 6 a.m., I am calling my daughter. I go, what do I do? Because I've taken 4 bottles of juice by then, and the last one I ended up putting sugar, real sugar, in the juice. Plus I took 2 glucose tabs, and my reader kept saying 40. So it would go up a tiny bit, but then it would go back down. I couldn't get it to go up and stay up. So she didn't answer, so I ended up calling my sister. I don't know how it happened, but I ended up talking to my doctor. He called me back from the answering machine and said, Jill, a low sugar is worse than a high sugar. You need to go to the hospital because you could go into a seizure and die right now. I don't want to scare you, but, oh yeah, don't want to scare me. My anxiety is already up here. So, okay, I'm not going into DKA. I'm going to go into a seizure and die instead. This is so much fun. I'm just having the best. I'm living my best life here. I'm telling you. Last thing I want to do is go to the emergency room. So off to the emergency room we go. And I'm telling them, oh, and I'm hallucinating at this point, okay? I'm hallucinating, and this is like 6 a.m. I'm hallucinating, and anything dark, like black, like this box, to me, it looked like it was rippling, but I wouldn't say ripple, I would say rubber. Like my words weren't right. When we got in my daughter's car, her whole dashboard wraps around. She's got a beautiful car, and the dashboard is black. And I was like, oh, this rubber. Then when we got to the emergency room, I had to get out and walk from the wheelchair to the bed, and the floor had dark, that rubber flooring, and I was like high stepping, because to me it was moving like a mirage kind of, but I was calling it rubber, but I meant ripple. Like my words don't come to me on a good day anyway. And we're right in, they take me right in, and they stick my finger, and the tech says $398, and I go, no, your machine's not right, do it again. And they go, okay, but our machine is all calibrated, ma'am, and do you want us to do it again? I'm like, yes, I've been on low. So then the other nurse who's taking all the notes, well, this one's pricking a different finger. The other one says, well, how much have you done to compensate? How much juice and stuff have you had for compensation? I'm like, 4 bottles of this with sugar and 2 tabs. And she says, well, it's just maybe all hitting your bloodstream at once. Turns out I had a bad sensor. Long story short, I am not putting another one of those sensors on my body. I am not. It has consumed me, and I have been not been able to think about anything but my blood sugar. So I'm done. I give it to the good Lord, because he's got broader shoulders than I do. So we are going to do the cutest little craft today, and I have bits and bobs here. I'll take a shot overhead and put that in the picture so you can see what we are working with today. And the first thing we are going to do is take I have some fabric here, and I want to make like, so this is going to be a scarecrow, if you haven't figured it out already. We're going to do a little scarecrow here, and I want my scarecrow to have little rosy cheeks. And this actually might be a little big, but I'm going with it anyway, because he's going to be whimsical. And I'm just going to trace this out. I should have been doing that while we talked. You know, one of these days, I'll get it together. I'm so sorry that my videos have been a little on the long side lately, but I'm just going to try to be quick. I try to be quick every time, and I try to get my, you know, all my materials together, and sometimes I even will paint something if it needs to be painted beforehand. So I'm just going to double that and cut my circle, and hopefully we'll pick a good pair of sharp scissors here. I think I need a new pair. I know I need a new pair of scissors, but I like the DollarTree Westcott. I think that's the name. Ones, they usually come in a 2-tone handle, and I think that Jot, I hate Jot scissors. I love everything Jot, but they're scissors. I think Jot just started doing 2-tone, because I tell people, get the 2-tone scissors, one like this, right? They get 2 different colors. And Jot's doing that now. And it is tricky because Jot's not the best scissors. Okay, so now we're going to take our hat. Let's take our hanger off of our hat and get rid of that. Although I should have kept it on till the end. That shows me the top. But that's all right, because we have a bow on the bottom. So I'm going to pause this video for a moment, and I'm going to put my hair up, because I don't know what the temperature is, but even with an air conditioner and a ceiling fan, I think I just lost my little stick. But I have to put this on pause And if I can find my stick. And then I will be right back. I gotta put my hair up, I'm too hot. Okay, I'm back. Found my stick. I'm telling you. All right, let's get on with this craft. Okay, we are going to make a little face on our scarecrow. So I thought that I have some buttons here. And I thought we would start with the buttons. So I think I want to give this guy 2 big blue buttons. They're navy blue, but he's going to have some blue eyes. And before we put his eyes on, let's just take a little of my green. I'm just going to take like a little corner here. Like this is a great little corner. It might be a little big, but we're gonna take this little corner here off. This was a dish towel, an old dish towel that I got at a thrift store, and I just love the beautiful material, so I just cut the corner off there. Now I want to just fold this in, maybe like that, and then like that. Let's see what this looks like, and then yeah, maybe we'll just cut it a little bit smaller instead of doing all that. Let's just cut that off a lot smaller, and then we don't have to fold and tuck. So there's my nose for my scarecrow. Take that off. So there's my nose for my scarecrow. I'm gonna go a tiny bit smaller, like this over here. All right, so first off, we're gonna put the nose on, and I'm gonna put the nose right in the middle here, just like so. There's my nose, and I'm gonna turn this down. My glue gun's a little warm, and then I'm gonna put my little eyes on. I kind of need to go like this. You guys, I just need to see. I want my eyes kind of beady, so I want them kind of close together. Whoa, that's hot, 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 hot. Okay, now that I got that one, I can put the other one beady too. This one has outdoor glue for doing some glue that so it's yellow underneath it, but that's all right. Once we empty it, we'll have new glue. I broke my other glue gun, so. Okay, so there's my eyes. Now, I'm going to take, I have some black cording that I'm going to use, but you could use any, paint some jute, you know, it doesn't have to be a black cording. No reason to go out and buy anything special for this at all. I'm just going to twist that so it doesn't fray on me. And then I'm going to put my smile on here, but I'm going to have some rosy cheeks on here. So we're going to glue. I think what I'll do is I'll take and put on my Ryobi glue gun just for a minute while I snip off some of these stems. This is from, I think, the DollarTree. I mean, that's where I get most of them, so I'm thinking though on these 2 short ones we might not have to. We might have to just cut it off a little. Oh, I just took that. I thought I took that flower head right off, but I didn't. Okay, so we're gonna start with those, and this one is little too. And then look at these feathers from the DollarTree. I think we're gonna put a feather in his cap. At least one, right? He needs a feather. Oh, she needs it because she has rosy cheeks. All right, now let's see if we can get a little glue going here in the Ryobi, which has clear glue. That's not hot enough yet. Not hot enough. So We're kind of at a standstill here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move on to decorating the top while we wait. So I have these two picks, and I think they had pine cones on them because I have two things cut off of them. And I'm gonna trim them, and then I think we're just gonna glue these together, going each way. Let's see here, right about there. One going one way and one going another way, and those are really thick stems. So let's just turn this a little bit so I can see what I'm doing, and let's work with our flowers here before we glue it down. All right, so I'm gonna just say, let's put it right here on the stem. I'm gonna have to get some, oh good, another glue stick, because this one's almost out. That'll be good. All right, so we're gonna put that one here. We'll just have to happy holding the hot glue to you. Happy holding the hot glue to you. I'm gonna slide that before it's too late. A little bit closer. And then we're gonna do the same thing. I can almost use the same hot glue. I wanna cut the stem of this off a little bit more so it's not gonna show on the other side. I can't even get my little snips through that stem, so we gotta go for the big ends. Ooh, that is tough. Goodness gracious. Now let's fluff our little flower back up here. All right, and we're gonna do the same thing. Let's just glue her down. She's gonna have a beautiful, beautiful top flower arrangement. Get under there, there we go. There we go. All right, that's a great start right there. All right, let's see. Let's give you a look-see. So far, she's looking pretty silly. All right, let's give her, let's see if this is working now, because we're going to give her a really, what is the matter here? A really happy face. Right there. So we're going to stick this one edge. We'll stick, I'm trying to do it so neat that we're not going to see the glue. And then I'm going to do it like this. And she's going to have another one over here. Like that. We could also do a snowman with this. That would be cute too. Getting all the little cobwebbies off. When you see me doing this, I'm not trying to do magic. I am trying to do magic. Ta-da! But I really am not putting any spells on it. I'm trying to get the cobwebbies off. All right, I'm gonna glue it down right here at the bottom, just a little bit more, right there. Oh, that was a big glob that I really did not want there, so I'm going to try to clean that up just a little. All right, there's that. Now we have to put our little cheeks on. The Ryobi has to go back on the stand. That's what keeps it hot. It is cordless and it is amazing, but it does burn really, really bad. All right, time for our little rosy cheeks. So cute. I think we'll call her Rose, right? I think it's time for Rose and her little rosy cheeks. Little Rose with her rosy cheeks. That's the wrong one. Wrong one, and it's out of glue, so that's good news. And any of you guys work with a Ryobi cordless glue gun? Because I know Deborah on the Go does, but I just wonder if anyone's burnt themselves with it, because let me tell you, once you've been burnt with a Ryobi glue gun, you know. Look, we got glue all over our cords. All right, looking cute. Let's see. We're getting there. We are getting there. Look at that cutie pie. All right, so now, looks like we lost a flower here. Yep, we did. Let's put our flower on. Where's that stem that we lost it from? Right here. Found it. I'm gonna put a little glue before I stick it on there. Okay, so there we go. Now we need more flowers and a feather. Here's a pine cone. See how these little short pick from the Dollar Tree, they come with different things. So let's take let's take these leaves. There's 2 of them. I want the colors in them. This is also that Dollar Tree pick, the one that has the feathers. Let's take our lovely tag off that they always insist so much on giving us, and let's put another leaf. I don't like that sticking up like that. I'm trying to just cut this off so I can take the, I can't talk, but I'm trying to cut this off so that I can rob these leaves from it and put those leaves on this stick so it doesn't have just a stupid piece of green stick sticking up. Do you follow? Do you follow? Alright, there we go. I fixed it. See? Now it looks more natural. And now we're going to take our 2 and put them, one going behind. Oh, here's another one. We're going to just cut this one way down low so you don't even see it. There we go. All right, now we're going to just stick this. I'm working from behind, but we're just going to stick this. Whoa. Down in behind. I'm going to turn it around. You guys know what I'm doing. I'm going to do the same with this one. I'm going to stick it down behind. We're just fluffing and filling up our little hat here. And now I'm going to clip off my pine cone. I'm going to attach my pine cone here. I don't know if this will give us any glue. Alright, we have to put a new glue stick in, so that's going to push out that old yucky stuff, which is good. Alright, I am going to glue my little pine cone right down inside here. You'll see. Just add doodads, whatever little doodad you want to add, you're just gonna add it. I'm gonna put some berries on now, and they are little styrofoam ones, and they will melt. So if you don't mind them melting, stick some of those on there, and I'm gonna hold all of this down with a finger protector for a minute while I pull off all of, see that outdoor glue that I'm working with, that really, really is bad for the glue cobwebbies. So I hope everybody that's watching is doing well. It's a really, really good time of year. The leaves are changing color, and it's just a good time. I love fall. Fall is definitely my favorite season, and I do have to say, yes, I love fall most of all. I'm going to give this a little more reinforcement under here and hold that down just a little longer. And then I just want to make sure it's all going to stay where I want it. And then we're going to put our little feather. It has a little piece of wheat too. We're going to put a little feather in her cap. And then I am going to see what we have to put in the middle, because look, we need a sunflower in the middle here. So I'm going to put this feather, I'm going to turn her over and look at her for a minute. Oh, she's so cute. And we're going to put a feather in her hat, maybe over here. Let's see. Over this way. My thumb is glued down. Okay. I'm trying to stick this through one of these holes in the hat so I can just use it for a temporary placement. There we go. Okay, that's going to be perfect. So I'm just going to glue that right in place where it went through. Flip it over and glue it again on the back. We'll cut her excess off here. And we are going to give her her sunflower. Cobwebs are something. The cobwebbies are something. So I'm going to just glue that right. I'm going to put my glue right on the back because I want this on there really, really good. And this is kind of the star of the show, right? To hide all of our gooky gook. So we're just going to put that sunflower down. Take off some of these cobwebbies, and she is done. I think we're going to add a little bird and a bow. I mean, she's got a bow, but I don't like her bow. So we're going to add more to her bow. Okay, those will just keep coming. Wow. How come? Maybe I have to wait for it to dry a little bit more. All right, so I'm going to get out some raffia. I love my raffia. And especially in the fall. And I'm going to try not to make too much of a mess, but I'm going to take a whole bunch of strands, like maybe, let's see. Got this one and this one. And we need to find the middle. Kind of, right? All right, we need a little bit more. A little more. A little more, a little more. Okay, those two pieces are too short. There we go. Okay, perfect. That is perfect. And then, oh, let's see. We need a little piece. How about we take a little piece of her green. Oh look, we're glued down. We are glued down with outside glue. I'm going to take a little piece. I'm going to put this over here so we don't lose it. I could have clipped it. And I'm going to just run a long piece of this gingham right here. Just about an inch long, inch wide. I'm going to rip it. And then we're going to tie it around our raffia into a bow and add this under her neck because she's a scarecrow. It could be hair. You could make hair. I didn't want to go with hair or braids. You could do braids. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it more of a simple scarecrow, I guess. I'm trying to keep it quick, and I should have got a bigger bow there, but we're gonna go with it. We're just gonna go with it, and I'm just gonna use the bow that they already have given us too here. We're gonna tie this bow around the raffia, which will help hold it in place, and then we're going to also glue it. Whoops, that slipped right out of there. It's like, what is going on there? Okay, over and under, Jill. There's so many strands here, I can't see what I'm doing. I like it. The crazier, the better. So I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you for the prayers. Definitely feeling the love. Some of you are Facebook friends with me and you know exactly what I'm going through, when I'm going through it. And yeah, I kind of just surrendered this weekend and just said, okay, Lord, this is way bigger than me and I just have had it. So I am going to let you, I'm gonna let go and let God. It's in your hands. All right, I'm gonna make some tails because we made the bow. Another strip. We just fake it till you make it. And I'm just gonna take a little glue, not that glue though, probably this glue, and glue that right underneath my bow. And I'm gonna cut my ones that came on the hat off just a little bit shorter so they look like they are meant to be together. And I love all the strands, so I'm gonna keep that. And then I just take my fingernail sometimes and not strangle. See how words, you guys, never mind the word anyway, but what's happening with my words is, put some not pine cone, okay, this is what's happening. I don't know if it's from DKA, but we have a picnic table outside, and I said to my roommate, and bestest friend ever, I said, listen, put that potting soil under the seesaw. Okay, so, but I didn't even say seesaw, I say hee-haw. And then I go, I mean seesaw. I mean picnic table. That's what's happening, the words. Now I mean acorn. But I'm gonna leave well enough alone. I think the star of the show is her beautiful Rose, her beautiful hat, and she's just adorable. And I don't want this to get too long of a craft. Let me just pick off some of these cobwebbies. And look at this. We have to put a little hanger, but look at her. Is she adorbs or what? Right? I mean, look how adorable she is. All right, I am gonna put a hanger on here. So let's see what we have for a hanger. I wonder if that would work. No. All right, let's get here, and I have a little piece of like yarn. So let's flip her over and give her a little hanger. So I'm going to tie a knot at both ends. So we are getting ready to do, I say we, it's only me here, a giveaway for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I know it's been a little long because I've been unhealthy and in and out of the hospital 3 times since April. It's just not been very fun. So I am going to be doing that, and all you have to do, we're going to go for a while with the entry. Oops, let's wait till that's glued. Can't pull it over to the other side yet. I'm going to give everybody a chance to enter, you know, a good few times, because I want it to be fair. I have a lot of subscribers that have been with me since the beginning, right? So all you have to do under every video is write "go live," okay? Anything you write before or after it is fine and welcomed and appreciated, but as long as it says "go live," you'll get a green check mark, and when I give you a green check mark, that means that you are in the giveaway, and you can enter as many times as I say, you know, as many videos. Every time I do a video, you can enter "go live." Hopefully I won't forget to mention it, but if I do, I'm going to try to mention that you get the chance every time I go, not go live, but every time I do a video. And the reason we're writing "go live" is because once upon a time ago, I used to say I can't wait until this is kind of melting my hat a little here. the hot glue, because these are Ryobi, so I'm telling you. So I said that I would like to do a live, and that is what I will do now that I have made it to 1,000 subscribers. This is going to be an issue here. Then now I can go live. Alright, so that just has to set. We have a string going across the back, but the rest is done. How cute is that? Oh, I have a bird. I have a little bird. That's what I wanted to put on it. Where's my bird? Oh, where's my bird? Here's my bird. I had a red bird or a green bird, but I want the red bird, but I can't find the red bird. Here's the red bird. It's a little bird. I get them, God, it's been a long time, but off of Amazon. This is not a DollarTree bird, although they do have little birds at the DollarTree. This is a little wooden country bird. A crow would be adorable, but I'm just gonna stick his little bird feet on our bow over here, and that's gonna be our little bird. All right, let me just stick our bird in here. And this is a finished product. Look at Rose. How cute is Rose? See her little bird? Oh my goodness, how fun was that? That's a great door hanger, if I don't say so myself. Very cheerful, very welcoming. Put a little tag that says welcome. Any little thing you do dresses it up. I'm here to inspire you. You do you, and have fun with it, right? Just have fun with it. And put a little of this raffia in his hair. I like to split my raffia. That's what I was trying to say. I don't even know why I said whatever that other word was that came out, but I like to kind of make it wild and crazy and split it so that it's as wiry as can be, because to me, the crazier, the wiry, the better the raffia is. I love it. So I will fuss with that later, but this is today's craft, and I am glad to be back. I will see you tomorrow for Tuesday tree haul, and then follow me on Friday, and let's see where we go. So I found the stick, so I'm gonna say make sure you give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, because you're gonna want to be subscribed to be a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. To win, say go live in the comments, and I'm gonna do a live craft with you like I do, or I used to do on Saturday nights on Facebook until I got sick. But anyway, so much fun. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow for Tuesday tree haul. In the meantime, you know the drill. Be good and do good, and thanks for putting up with me.